Hey guys, what's up? My name's Orthodox. We'll be taking a look at Gala Chelle today to determine if you should summon her. Before I get started, consider joining the Discord to jump into our live discussions involving new units and everything Dragalia lost, and consider subscribing. We're so close to that 1k sub milestone, and I'd love to see it happen. I'll be doing a face reveal stream celebration when we do. But without further ado, let's take a look into Chelle's kit. Chelle's first skill, Splendido Dominio, deals damage to enemies directly ahead, inflicts Shadow Blight, and deals bonus damage up to the number of buffs the user has. It does have a maximum bonus damage cap at 15 or more buffs, which is probably for the best, since this skill is also her shared skill. It has a pretty high SP cost of 5,670, and an average share SP cost of 9,072, and a solid share skill cost as well of 5. The big value for her shared skill will come in two forms: as a high combo count enabler, which pairs amazingly well with overdamage and her Pact Bound Kitty, and it also inflicts Shadow Blight, which can be taken advantage of by other punishing abilities. First impressions look promising, but the other pieces of information we'll need to examine thoroughly will be the cast time and the duration of the skill. Chelle's second skill, Berlone Gâteau, reduces the strength of the target and nearby enemies, and also reduces the strength of enemies in buff zones. The strength reduction is 30% and 5% respectively, both lasting a measly 5 seconds. The SP cost is also quite high at just a little over 15,000, but it is a significant strength reduction, which will work multiplicatively alongside Grace's massive 100% defense buff, ensuring that those pesky pub teammates survive any of the stackers that Cayenne likes to throw at us. Overall, this skill does have strong utility and will be worthwhile in skilled hands. Her co-ability is the standard Manicaster ability of Gauge Accelerator plus 20%, and her chain co-ability is entirely unique, Poised Shadow Blight Punisher plus 8%. This ability increases damage to enemies afflicted by Shadow Blight while the adventurer is standing in a buff zone. The requirements for this chain co-ability are pretty easy to come by in Shadow, and this chain co-ab seems future-proof as more recent Shadow units such as Dragonule Victor and Opera Karina are being released with more buff zone centralized kits. This is definitely something to consider when assessing Chelle's value for your specific roster. Her ability 1 has a similar ability as Leonidas, forcing the royal siblings to shift into their respective pact-bound dragons, which seems to be the trend. And in addition, when Chelle uses her skill 2, she'll gain a stack of Royal Pride, which is stackable up to 10 times, and each stack reduces the damage taken by 1%. It'll be interesting to see here if the stack counts as an individual buff, as this will further empower Chelle's skill 1 and also power up any potential share skills such as Karina or Xander shares that scale from buffs. Her ability 2 is standard dual resistance for a Gala unit, for her, blindness and paralysis, and her final third ability increases Chelle's 4-strike damage by 45%, and further increases it up to an additional 30% based on the number of buffs she has. And that's not all. Once Chelle reaches 5 stacks of Royal Pride, she will be granted a buff zone around herself that further reduces damage taken by another 10%. Individually, Chelle's kit may not look impressive at first glance, but the total package is a very dominant sell towards survivability and high combo count. There are a few factors to consider if you're looking to summon Chelle, and this will certainly come down to her being a semi-limited Gala unit right before a limited collab banner, Persona 5 to be exact, as well as the meta of Legend Cayenne. If you are a big fan of the Persona series, I would highly suggest waiting on Chelle's banner, as she could be picked up in a future banner, whereas we truly don't know if Persona will ever have a rerun. Additionally, giving a few days to see how the Legend Cayenne meta shakes out will also let you decide if Gala Chelle is more of a need or a want for your current roster. Gala Leonidas turned out to be incredible for auto compositions and solo play in Volk, so I do expect a similar performance from Chelle, but only time will tell. I ultimately believe it is best to save your pulls and go wild on the collab for all the unique units and kits. But if you decide to pull, let me know how you do. Thanks for watching, everyone. If this video helped you out, consider supporting me on Patreon, subscribe for more Dragalia Lost content, and join our Discord, link in the description below. I'll see you guys next time, take care, and good luck on your summons.